good evening, everyone, and beautiful ladies, and happy
Morning.
Saturday. And welcome to our multilingual life as every Saturday. And actually, tomorrow, apparently in US, it's National Grandparents Day. So I used that excuse to talk today, or the theme today, to be about what kind of legacy we are leaving behind, right? We have some grandparents, grandmothers here. Not all of us are grandparents yet, but hopefully we still have grandparents that we can celebrate. But regardless of that, I'm thinking today to talk about, what this business can do for us more than what it's doing right now, but kind of a legacy for our kids and grandkids. So that's the theme for today about building that legacy. And we know that legacies don't build overnight, right? But it's every step that we take to build this business, and that's what we'll share with you today. But before we go into today's theme and business and legacy, let's introduce ourselves. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm Dana. I'm originally from Romania, but living in Canada for over 20 years with my family. I'm a mom of two teenagers. They are growing way too fast. I'm also an IT manager by profession and a business owner and business mentor. Bună ziua, bună seara, dragi români care mă urmăriți. Sper că poate vedeți și live-ul de astăzi în engleză sau mâine, luni, dacă vreți, în română. Sunt aici să vă îndrum cum puteți să deschideți o afacere online. Okay, so let's do a quick round of intro. Janetta, good morning, good to see you.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much, Dana. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is Janetta McNeil, greeting you from San Antonio, Texas. I am so thankful to be here this morning. I'm a registered nurse by profession, originally from South Africa. I was working in the Middle East for more than 20 years and being in the profession for more than 30 years. So I am so grateful for this opportunity to be an online business owner because that was not my first choice when I came to the States, but because of things beyond my control, I was not able to practice my profession, working as a caregiver now. But I realized soon that this will not give me the ability to live a life that I really want to live. That is why I started this business. Goeiemôre, goeiemiddag, goeienaand elkeen. Ek is Janetta, oorspronklik van Suid-Afrika. Ek is 'n geregistreerde nurse, ook 'n aanlyn besigheid eienaar. Ek werk op die oomblik as 'n caregiver, maar dit was nie my eerste keuse nie. Ek moes dit doen as gevolg van die feit dat ek nie verpleeg hier in die States nie, omdat dinge nie uitgewerk het hoe ek dit wil gehad het nie. Maar weet jy wat? I had to move outside my comfort zone. En dit is hoe ek in hierdie besigheid opgeëindig het. Maar ek is nie spyt nie, want dit gee my die vryheid om die lewe te lei wat ek wil lei. En ek dink dit gaan vir jou ook help. So, thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Janetta, and want to say hi to Jeddah, who's watching us. Yes, for those of you watching us live or recording, please put in the comments where you are watching us from. As you can see, we are all from all parts of the world, and we like us always to know which part of the world you are watching us from, because we are a global business and we are global partners, and we like to see, some new places in this world where we can get some new partners, maybe. Reham, good afternoon from the old England. Good to see you.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon here in the UK. Have a blessed weekend to all the beautiful and amazing people who are tuning in with us today. And to those who are going to watch the replay of this live, thank you for this opportunity, Dana. I'm so grateful to share the stage with all these amazing online digital business around the globe. We're so global. It's amazing. My name is Raham, coming to you from the UK, and I've been a nurse in the United Kingdom for 23 years now. And yes, I am a proud Filipina by blood and a British by choice. Mabuhay po, magandang araw sa lahat, maayong gabi sa tanan. Aside from being a nurse, I'm also a mom of two wonderful teenagers and a wife to Jeffrey and a breadwinner for my family back home in the Philippines. And of course, a mentor in this incredible online business community. The same as all these amazing business owner in front of us today, we found this online business opportunity online, and now we are truly passionate about helping others to start earning online and build your own businesses so that you can reclaim your time, create option for your family, and finally build the life you truly deserve. Thank you so much, and back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Raham. And now going somewhere in Canada on a highway. Good morning, Kim. Watch the road and just be with us.
Thank you, Dana. Good morning, ladies. Good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. Yes, I'm currently on the highway driving to London to see my daughter. But yeah, so for whoever doesn't know me, my name is Kim, and I'm currently living in Ontario, Canada for the past 40 years. And I'm an IT professional by day, a chauffeur over the weekend, and by night, I'm a business owner and a business mentor. So, hello mọi người, mình tên là Kim và mình đang sinh sống cùng chồng và một cô con gái 18 tuổi ở Ontario, Canada cũng trên 40 năm rồi. Công việc chính của mình là làm trong lĩnh vực IT, nhưng mà bây giờ mình cũng đang sở hữu một cái kinh doanh số cho riêng bản thân mình và cho gia đình của mình. Thank you very much, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Kim, and we really appreciate being with us even from the go. So yeah, if this is not a proof that this business can be done from anywhere, even when driving at 100 plus on the highway, then I don't know what will convince anyone. So really appreciate Kim being with us. Now let's go to Spain. Rita, good afternoon. Good to see you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to these beautiful, lovely business partners from every part of the world. And good afternoon to you, host, for always having me. Thank you for always having me. It's always a big pleasure being here, presenting my business, showing my business every weekend, and letting everybody know the opportunity that we have on the internet. So, to those that do not know me, my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter, a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State, but I'm based in Spain. I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. Buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenos días. De donde nos estén viendo, pues me llamo Rita, soy nigeriana. Vivo en España. Para estar más precisa, vivo en Galicia. Pues estamos aquí para ofreceros una gran oportunidad online. No os vayáis porque tenemos una gran sorpresa para vosotros. Oba bobo taubo we kin wariri aja ye ne khreje no kwa ye ne khije no digba mabere diane o obi edo mehi wa oni wa khamu wa wege mabere diane awere a business na ne do na gwale a business na megi wa setin khwe igo no digba ba inwina no wa a business na no. So ken wariri aja wa tota ken waje ni mameke na guwa gwa ye ne business na je. Back to you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rita. And not too far from Rita, Sita, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dana. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to showcase my business on this platform with these lovely ladies. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching us, because on this business, we are global. And I am in London. In London, it's nearly in the evening. My name is Sita. I am a mom. I'm a nun as well. I am also a proud nurse and I love my job. I come from Zimbabwe and I live in the UK with my family. You know, my job as a nurse, I am helping people. I love helping people, but that was never enough for me. I was looking for something that will give me back my time, but also in line with supporting people and helping others. And fortunately, I found this online business that has allowed me to do the similar sort of thing of helping others in also starting their business and growing their business and gaining their flexibility and time freedom. I'm also a proud digital business owner and a mentor. Thank you so much, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Sita. And coming back all the way to Canada, Vantika, good morning. Good to see you again.
Hi, good morning. Thank you so much, Dana, for having me a part of this beautiful conversation. And hello to all my business partners, across the globe. My name is Abantika. I am originally from Kolkata, India. I'm a Bengali, and I moved to Ontario, Canada for almost 18 years now. I'm living here in Toronto. By profession, I'm a full-time employer in legislative service, but at the same time, I'm a proud digital business owner, and I love to be a part of this amazing global business community. And truly said, I'm very excited for our upcoming in-person meet next weekend. আমার নাম অবন্তিকা। আমি অরিজিনালি কলকাতা ইন্ডিয়া থেকে, কিন্তু আমি এখন টরন্টো কানাডাতে থাকি অলমোস্ট 18 বছর। আমি এখানে আমার ফ্যামিলি, আমার 2 ছেলে আর আমার হাজব্যান্ডের সাথে থাকি। আমি একজন ফুল টাইম এমপ্লয়ার হওয়া সত্ত্বেও তার সাথে সাথে এই ডিজিটাল অনলাইন বিজনেসটা শুরু করেছি অলমোস্ট প্রায় 2 বছর হতে চললো। আর তার কারণ হচ্ছে যে আমি ডেফিনেটলি একটা সময় আমার চাকরি থেকে রিটায়ারমেন্ট নিয়ে আমি এই বিজনেসটাতে পুরোপুরি ডেডিকেশন করতে চাই। সো দ্যাটস দ্য রিজন। এটা আমাকে অনেক বেশি ফ্রিডম দেবে একটা সময়। সো সেই জন্য আমি আমার চাকরির সাথে সাথে এই বিজনেসটা প্যারালাল করছি। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। ব্যাক টু ইউ, ডেনা। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you, Bantika. And yes, we have a very exciting, and I think for people, at least on my page, from Bantika and Kim, so we have a gathering next weekend, next Friday and Saturday here in Toronto. So for those in Ontario area, we are all looking forward for that, and we'll share some more from that, so stay tuned. But today we talk about legacy, and before going to legacy, let's maybe quickly share about what this business is about. Where it's like an online franchise, right? We are all using the same model that comes with everything you need. It takes you from zero to CEO. It gives you the training. It gives you the model. It gives you the automation. It gives you an amazing community, your own mentor, your own coach, and much more than that. All you need to bring into the business is an open mindset, a willingness to put some time and effort in order to grow your business. You need to be coachable and willing to, try it out and be successful at it. Because not just try it out, like do your best on this, because it's your own business after all. And because it's online, it can be done from anywhere. You can see we are all from different parts of the world. Look at Kim, she's driving and doing her business. As long as you have an internet connection, and even if it's not the best, it's there, and the phone or an internet or a laptop, then your business, it's connected to you. You can do it from anywhere. So, and also because it's online, you don't have to spend hours. It's up to you how long, and it's a type of business that can fit around your lifestyle, no matter how crazy it is, no matter how many drives you have to do over the weekend, or kids, whatever it is, you will find, if you want, time for this business, because you can do it at 6 a.m., at 5 p.m., and the lunch, it's very flexible. And that's why all of us here are able to do it while we raise families. We still have full-time jobs, some of us really crazy hours working as nurses, and we are still able to do our business because we want a change in our life, and we want something to leave legacy for our kids, right? And that kind of takes me to today's theme. And Janetta, I'll go straight to you. What does meaning for you leaving a legacy? What does it really mean to you? Because different people may have different definitions.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dana. That is a great question, because we always talk about leaving a legacy for our children, our children's children. But for me personally, legacy means more about the imprint we leave on people's hearts, their minds, and their lives. It's a way others remember how you made them feel, the values you have lived out, and the impact of your choices. Because choosing to be an online business owner, it is a choice that we made, okay? And also whether in your family, community, or even, those small unseen moments of kindness, that is an impact that you leave on somebody's life. So a legacy is also what continues after you are gone. So your faith, your love, lessons learned by others, and opportunities you create for the next generation. Because that is why we are here, to leave something for the next generation. So to me, it's not just about being remembered. Uh, it's also about leaving something worth carrying forward by the next generation. And that is why this business is so relevant today, because maybe our parents didn't have something to leave behind for us. But now we have that opportunity to create that legacy that we can leave for the next generation. And that is why we are all here today, to leave something for our next generation. And I believe that is a global feeling. Everybody wants to leave something for their children, because we didn't grow up with a golden spoon in our lives, with something that we can carry forward. We had to create that. And that is why we started this business, because we can leave this business for the next generation. And that is the imprint, the impact that we want to leave on our children and our children's children. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Janet. Oh, so well said, right? We teach our children. We hope that will be remembered for, things that we teach them and we show them. But we also want to give them maybe a bit more than that, right? To leave them more than memories, to be something tangible that will help them, something that all of us here didn't have as we grew up, right? We had to start and really figure out things for ourselves, right? And no matter how good our jobs are, they pay
Yeah,
the bills, they give us a good life right now, but we cannot leave our job to our kids. I cannot leave my diploma to my kids. It's like, hey, just go and continue, right? So
absolutely.
that's why we are looking for something tangible that we can leave to them and they can continue. Something that, yeah, maybe we struggle a bit now because it's at the beginning, but once it's built, once it's on going, then the kids will have it a bit easier. Because let's be honest, all of us, we want our kids to have it easier than us, right? We don't want them to learn the hard way. They will do their mistakes anyway. They will learn. But if we can help them a bit more and ensure that they have it a bit easier, that's what we are trying as mom. That's our main thing, right? To make it a bit easier for them. And also not only for our kids, because that's the good thing. And someone mentioned it, right? The ripple effect that you have on other people's, right? I think, Janetta, you mentioned it, like a nurse, that's what you wanted to do and to help people. And you found this business that allow you to help people in other ways than, as a nurse. So it's, yes, this business will leave a legacy for your kids, but also will impact other kids, other grandkids, will make that impact on so many other people. And yes, if you are looking for something that will make that ripple effect and impact more than your immediate need, then hey, this may be for you. Rehan, how about you? Did you ever imagine that you'll open a business and could impact your grandkids?
Definitely. You know what? For a long time, I believe a goal in life was simple. Get a job, show up on time, work hard, and depend on that paycheck. And for a while, that worked. That paycheck gave us security. It puts food on the table, it pay bills. But here's what I learned. A paycheck only lasts as long as I do.
Yeah,
If I get sick, if I burn out, if the company downsizes, that paycheck disappears. And I started to ask myself, is that really all I want of life? See, Paycheck is temporary. It's designed to cover today's needs, not tomorrow's dream. And I'm sure you agree with that. I'll be real with you. There was a point in my life when I realized I was stuck in that cycle, trading hours for money, giving the best part of the day to a job that could replace me in a week or maybe days. And I thought to myself, if all I leave behind is this routine, what will be my children really inherit from me? And that question changed everything for me and changed my mindset. I started thinking differently. Instead of asking, how can I make money for this week? I started asking, what can I build today that will outlive me tomorrow? And the answer for me was this digital business, because digital business is not bound for my clock in or clock out. It's not tied to how many hours I can grade in the day. When you create something online, whether it's a product, a course, or services like we do, or even a content, it has the power to keep working even when you're not. Um, and let me tell you that that's where I understood difference between building for survival and building for legacy. And now I don't want to sugarcoat this. Building something that lasts is not easy. There were nights when I doubted myself, days when I thought, who am I to think I can build something riches behind me? I made mistake. I failed. I started over. But here's the beautiful part. Every step I took, even that missed steps, become a bricks in the foundation of something bigger than me. And here's where I get personal. I think about my kids. I think about my grandkids. Some I haven't even met yet. One day, long after I'm gone, I live in a world shaped by choices I made I made today. And I want them to inherit more than just my struggle. I want them to inherit opportunity. I want them to know that I break that cycle, that I refuse to let my worth to tied to something else time card. Imagine this with me. Your grandkids wake up one day and decided that they want to follow a dream, and because of the foundation that you built, they have the freedom to do it. They don't have to start from zero because you decided not to settle for a paycheck. You decided to build a legacy, and that's the impact we're talking about here. And maybe you're wondering, and how many times I was asked this, but can I really do that? Can I actually build something that lasts? Let me answer you from my heart. Yes, you can. If someone like me who started with nothing, but only a desire for change, can step out of the paycheck mindset and start building something that carried forward, so can you. Because here's the truth. Legacy aren't built in one big moment. They were built in a small, consistent decision. Choosing to learn a new skills, choosing to create instead of consume, choosing to show up for your vision or mission, even when it's hard. And before you know it, that small decision will stack up into something powerful. I want you to picture this. One day or years from now, your great grandkids not even know your name. They might never hear your voice or see your face, but they will feel your impact. They will walk through that door that you open. They'll benefit from the system that you build, and they have that choices because you refuse to settle. And that's the legacy that we're talking about. And that's what I'm building, or what we're building here, not just for me, not just for my kids, but for the generation that we will never meet. So today I want to leave you with this. A paycheck dies when your shift is finished, but a legacy leaves behind your lifetime. You have the power to create something that doesn't just pay a bills, but changes the future. If I can do it imperfect, scared, and learning as I go, then so can you. So I don't, don't just work for today. Build for tomorrow. Build for the people who will come after you. Build a business, build that vision, and build that legacy. Because at the end of the day, paycheck fade, but legacy is forever. Thank you, and back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Raham. Yes, build that legacy. And uh, I think it's great to have that vision and to have those big dreams and to realize that you want more. But that doesn't have to scare you. It's like, hey, I don't know how to build a legacy for my grandkids, right? You don't have. You need to have the vision, and this system, this model, and the community here will show you how to do the first step and then the next steps, right? Because I think all of us mentioned so far, it's not easy. It doesn't happen overnight, but it builds brick by brick. It builds step by step, and that's how you get there. You start, and then you keep building and building. So it's good to have a vision. Don't get scared of your vision. It's good to scare you, but don't let that, you know, stop you from starting small and start building on that, because it doesn't happen overnight, and we are not getting old younger, right? So it's, if not starting now, then when it's a better time than starting now. Build that for their kids and grandkids. And I love how you say, Raham, people that they didn't even meet you, maybe you'll be gone, but they'll say, hey, this was someone, my grandma started this, right? Wouldn't that be cool? uh, Kim, I hope your internet connection and the driving is fine. How about for you? How is different building a legacy now than you have had with your traditional job?
Yeah, I have to kind of stop by here in the area because I know the connection is not too good. So that's why I decided to stop by and just jump on back. So yeah, so to answer your question, uh, actually there's a lot of difference. Like it's a huge difference, right? So if I have to stay in my 9 to 5 job, my legacy to my daughter is like more for I have to work like so many years of trading my time for money. I have to work long hours at the office and missing all those family moments, and eventually retire exhausted, right, with just enough to get by. So that kind of legacy that have been shown to my daughter, the life is more like she's going to see me as a mom, like always working hard, always being busy, no time for her, sacrificing time with family, and just hoping, like, my retirement pension is just enough to survive, and that's it. Nothing exciting, like nothing that is truly giving me time with my family, right? So now with this online digital business, my legacy is completely changed, like completely different from the 9 to 5. It's not just about the money. It's more about the freedom. So my daughter is it's getting to see me more, like around her in the house. I'm more like living my life, traveling and just building something that's keep growing, even though I'm not, like, physically glued on my laptop, right? And I was just scared her out because both of us are engineer. We both work on the laptop like 8 hours at least every single day, and she's more of a social person. So, like, all the days in and days out that she saw us working, she doesn't want to go to engineering anymore. She wants to go to a different program. She doesn't want to follow our footsteps, right? So that's not really what I want, but I mean, I have to change somehow, right? So yeah, so that's when I switch to this business, like, I mean, that's the legacy that I'm going to show her. That's the legacy that I want to leave behind. That we have our way, like we have option to change the way how we work. Like we are not we don't need to work like the traditional way, the old way anymore, because we're in the 21st century now. Like everything is moving online. So yeah, so that's really the legacy that I want to leave behind, like beside the financial security part. But overall, at the end of the day, freedom to do whatever matter most to me. That's the most important, and I want to pass it on to my daughter and future generation as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Kim, for sharing that. It's so true, right? For her, seeing that you change and didn't make that change in your life earlier, right? It's never too late. You can make that change in your 40s, in your 50s, no matter how old you are, or whatever your situation is, you can decide to make a change and change the way you are living, change the way you are working, change the way you are thinking. And that's an amazing legacy and an amazing example to give to our kids, right? To see that, hey, they made this, they are not scared, and they push this for us, right? And they see that there are options, and they will already have an amazing start in life, seeing, like, having that open mindset that, hey, my mom did it, I can do it, right? You know how they think about us. It's like, hey, if my mom did it, then I can do it too. So what a better example to leave to our kids than the fact that, hey, you can do whatever you want. And see, I did something for myself. Now it's your turn. Rita, let's talk about or share with us one way that your daughter already maybe benefits from this business right now, building the legacy, but how it's benefiting her now. Share with us.
What a great question. Thank you so much, Miss Dana. Well, you always tell me one way, but I always prepare not so many ways. Okay. I am preparing at least three ways. Okay. That my daughter is already benefiting from this my business. Right now, she's seeing me always coming live every Saturday and Sunday. She already understands that, okay, mom is into something, even though she hasn't taken that, she already captured it, but she's not into like what exactly is mom doing. Okay, that is what it remains now. So, what other way she's going to be benefiting from this? First, the time freedom. We already talked about this. The time freedom is something so precious. When I'm spending time with her in the park, I always take pictures of her, videos of her, and I'm saying, okay, these videos right now, I can post it on my social platforms and let people see that you can spend quality time with your loved ones, with your children, and you can still be earning online. It's like killing one bird, okay? One stone with two birds. You are spending quality time with your children, and then you are still earning online. So that time freedom, she sees me jumping from one place to another. That makes her to be even happier than any other thing. So at the same time, I'm still telling other people that, hey, that 9 to 5 job that you are into right now, you can change that mindset to having that time freedom, that milestone that you already lost in looking for that paycheck and all. You can use that to spend that time freedom with your loved ones. And that is what I'm doing. And I'm not faking anything at all. And that is what I do. When we go to the park, she always sees me. She's always happy, and I am also happy about that. So at the end of the day, we are all happy together because I am not missing anything at all. Secondly, role modeling. What does that mean? Role modeling is just like the example I gave. Every weekend she sees me doing something for myself. I am building something for myself, not only for her, also for myself, because I am using this opportunity to build myself. I am using this opportunity to say, my paycheck cannot build this for me. I can only build this for myself. My paycheck is only under condition, but this one, it's not under condition. I'm doing something on my own. I'm building my life, the life that in the next couple of years, I will start enjoying it. So it's not something that I'm taking for granted. It's something that I'm taking so seriously that Later on, when she finds out exactly what mom is doing, she can also understand it later on because she's too small now. She's just 4 years old. So I'm making sure that she sees me because she's not seeing me talking, doing so many things, talking to people and all, or not doing anything, whiling away my time. She's not seeing me that. She's seeing that I'm doing something, building something for myself. And that makes me to be happy as well. Because when I go to my work, I don't just go to work for working sake. I am going to work to even improve in the way I attend to people. Guys, don't forget I'm a telephone banking agent. So it's even helping me to build myself up on how I'm going to be like that attention, that attention that I'm using this as my paycheck, but I'm still also practicing it like if it's my business that I'm working for. I want people to see that I am taking it seriously and I'm building that to improve myself emotionally, to improve myself spiritually, and also to improve myself educationally. Because people that come to me when they call and I'm able to attend to them, at the end of the call, the way they prove themselves, like, hey, when I ask them, please don't forget to send me a review about what you just listened, how I attended to you. So no, don't worry, don't worry, don't. It is because of this business that is making me to be saying role modeling. I am modeling myself, not only for the paycheck, also for my future. And finally, the financial security. When you talk about security, everybody have said it. Miss Reham, Miss Janetta, Miss Kem has said it. I'm sure our other beautiful business partners are going to say the same. Financial security. When you say security, when you talk about security, it's like you are already building that security right now. That financial security is already there because you are not only focusing on that paycheck anymore. You are saying, my paycheck is building the future that I want in the next 2 years or in the next 5 years. But now, and this future that I want is something that is going to be secured. We already know that it's not a get-rich scheme. It's not a business that you are going to be financially free in the next couple of weeks. But we have that mentality that we are building something securely, and that is what it's making me to say yes. It's giving me the benefit of financial security. When you talk about security, the way you talk about your business, people will even see it on your face that yes, this girl really knows what she's talking about. You are not just showing up just for showing up sake. You are showing up because you are building the financial security, not only for the team you are going to have. You are also going to build something that will add an additional legacy to your life. So these are the 3 steps. I'll have more, but I will stay here. So the role modeling, time freedom, and financial security are the benefits for now. I'm sure my other business partners will say more. So thank you so much for giving me the mic, Miss Dana. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rita, and thank you for like giving me a heads up from beginning. You ask one, I'll tell you at least 3 things. But yes, I agree that it's hard to pick only one. It's always very hard because you have the passion and you want to show all the good things that this business brings to your life and to your kids' life. So appreciate you sharing with us. And Sita, how about if I can ask you, why you say to someone who is thinking or who is saying that, hey, digital businesses, this is just on the trend right now. It's something short term. Like, what are you guys talking about? A digital business leaving legacy. How or what do you say to someone who said that?
Thank you so much, Dana. It's quite an interesting question. The truth is, digital business has come to stay. Every single day, more and more people, shop, learn, connect, and even build careers. We are all doing that online. And no one these days go around looking for things. We just go online and look for anything that we want to do. Think about it. How many times today you just scrolled on your phone, paying your bills or shopping or doing something? That's so today. Today, no one pick up a phone to call anybody. You just do everything that you need to do or online. So for banking to shopping to even healthcare, the digital space has become part of our lives, even to anyone like children today. You never see them going to the shops to look for anything. They just go online and come to you. Oh, I found this. I like this. Then you say, oh, okay, let's go to the shop. You show me what you saw. I said, no, it's not in the shop. It's all online. There is nothing that we are doing or offline now. Everything is online. So digital world is coming to life. We lived in that generation where we're told, go and get a job. And once you've got a job, you get so excited and tell people that I've got a job. But the today generation, they don't want anything. They don't want to work for anybody. They are looking online to see what they can do to work for themselves. You know, I love this digital business because I know that even when I'm gone, my children will not say, oh, our grandmother, I heard that she used to work, she used to be a nurse. They won't have any evidence or anything to say this is what our grandmother left. I will try with my degrees, all my MSc, I'll go with them. And within a few years, I'll be forgotten because everything that I worked for would have gone with me. But building this online business, it's a generation to generation thing that I will leave for my children. My children will say, our mother built this. Even when they go themselves, they will leave that legacy to go ahead. And my children will just remember me and get to know me, even when they've never met me, but they will know that I left something that will sit in their lives for the rest of their lives. So online business has come to stay, and digital businesses have come to stay. If you look at traditional businesses, whoever has got a traditional business today, they are not really getting anything. If they haven't got any connection online, most of them end up closing up because there is less and less and less people who are going to their shop. Everybody is coming online. And once you've got that online connection, you've got the global reach. But traditional business, you only meet people that live around whatever shop you've got. And you no longer get anybody else from other places. So I will continue to tell whoever is saying online business is short term, it has come to stay because everything is going online. And there is no single day I call my doctors to make an appointment. I just go online and book my appointment to see whatever slots are available. Even if I need any medication or if I've had that medication before, I just go online and go on the app and order whatever I need. Whatever appointment I need, I go online. So how can anyone in this day and age saying online business is a short-term thing? You are staying behind. You are behind. Get on trend and catch up with the world, where the world is going. The world is going online. Our children know more about gadgets, about AR and AI, and about every businesses that are coming up online. Some of the things I learn them from my children, even though I've got a business online, but they are showing me a lot of things online, every digital things, AI tools, I learn it from them. But when I start talking about job, they tell me to just go away. They've got their own way of looking for jobs or looking for what they want to do, because we still got that mindset when we're told by our parents, because that's what they knew when they were growing up and when they raised us, but not today. That era is gone. Everything is coming to digital world. So if you're out there and still debating, saying that we are doing something that will be ending in the next coming years, you are so behind. Come on so today on trend, because everything is becoming digital. Thank you so much, Dana. That's what I've got to share with you.
Thank you, Sita. Oh yes, no one has a magic ball. No one knows what will happen next. But one thing is sure: digital is here to stay. That's the future, right? We all know that it may be that the mortar and brick businesses are gonna survive only a bit, like as you said, only a short term, unless they go online and start having that global reach. It's very hard to be able to have something that reaches only a couple of people in your neighborhood. So totally agree. I think it's, unless you are living, I don't know, under a rock, then yes, online, the digital is the way to go. And the way the things are changing, it's going to be more and more easier to be able to reach out people, right? There are so many tools, there are so many ways to make your life easier, and that's the whole way of using the technology, right? Let's use it to make our life easier, to improve our life, and not to be scared of technology. Because yeah, we may have been on that mindset, right? We are at the age where we want to buy there was nothing online, there was no such thing as online. You go to the store, you try it out, and you buy. Now it's like, yeah, my kids are like, why do I go to store? No, I order it. If I don't like it, I send it back. I order again. It's like no one wants to go and store. So everything is happening online, and I think it's good in a way, right? It gives you more time. You spend 5 minutes watching online, deciding what to purchase, and then it's done, rather than driving to somewhere else, trying, right? And that's for buying things, but it's true for everything else, as you said, right? From, I don't know, reading something, from paying your bills, from whatever it is, even seeing your doctor, right? Like, do I have to go stay in line if it's something easy that I can go online and my doctor is just calling me and asking me a couple of questions? And sometimes maybe it's just as easy as that. So yes, the magic ball, if it tells us everything about the future, it tells us that the future is happening online, and the technology is here to help make our life easier. So yes, if you didn't start an online business 10 years ago when the internet was booming, then maybe the next best time is to start it today, because it's gonna go even crazier from here. And Bentika, last but not least, share with us a moment when, since you started the business, you realized that, like, hey, I'm actually building more than a business for money, right? You start creating something bigger. You start creating that legacy for your kids, maybe.
Yes, thank you so much for the wonderful question, Dana. And yes, this is something really very close to my heart. Truly said, as I get older, I start to realize that true happiness is not just about the money I make, or how many degrees do I have, or how luxurious, my life or my vacation. I would say the true happiness is in freedom. So freedom is the thinking about that, what I will really like to achieve in my life, and then I want to go for it without any fear, without any regret, and what anyone else is thinking, I even don't care about that, right? So that's why when I was really looking for something new in my life, to make a change, because I was feeling like I was stuck, in a position, or at a point of life that I don't know how to get rid of that, or how to move my life forward. So then amazingly, I found this online digital business, and after I joined this, I start to see this as a gift. That unique talent which I got, which is actually just not a means of an income, but as something that can be used to help others and contribute to a larger good, to my other business partners. So then I realized that I can deeply impact somebody else's life or lives through my work. And that is a great, a sense of satisfaction. And I feel that just by doing that, it signifies a shift, just beyond just earning the money, because this is also creating the value only for not my life, or only for not my family. In fact, that is bringing a significant value to somebody else's life, right? So I really I began to see the life from a very different viewpoint. I would say, after joining this business, where I can say that my work and rest are not really separate domain, but those are actually integrated, a part of a fulfilling life, which is actually bringing a kind of satisfaction, a purpose in my life. And that's what I most love about, after joining this business. So definitely going forward, I would love to impact more people's lives. And I'm trying to, and one of the thing I would say that I enjoy being close to this amazing business community. That look, even over this weekend, I know all of us, we have to do our other shows, our other responsibilities, but we are still making our time to come forward to do this online business chat, right? So the only reason is that we are trying to impact somebody else's life through this live conversation, right? So just hoping for all of us that we can change many more lives across the globe. And as I said, that it always brings a kind of satisfaction, which is way beyond the money or the wealth, we are making. Thank you so much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Avantika. Yes. So nice kind of wrapping up today's, right? We are here to share this business because we want to create something more than money, right? And for those of you watching, if you take one thing from today, remember that legacy, it's not going to be built overnight, right? You need to start taking steps, building something that it's bigger than yourself, right? And your work can live beyond you, beyond the paycheck, and the choices you make today will create that freedom for tomorrow. It will not happen overnight. And the legacy, I think that's the real success, right? It's more than just paying day-by-day bill. It's building something that's going to impact the future generation and those people around you. So with that, thank you so much, ladies, for joining me this morning, afternoon, depends where you are. Kim, I see you got there safely. So good to see you back.
No, I actually stopped at en route to get my Starbucks coffee, and then I'm still halfway to go.
Oh, I see. Hey, good point to stop, just to say bye to everyone and to say thank you for being here. And see some of you tomorrow, some of you next Sunday, some of you will see in person next Friday and Saturday. I hope everyone has a blessed Saturday and an amazing weekend. Stay safe, stay curious, and build that legacy. Start today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Happy weekend, everyone.